Hey guys, we're going to be looking at the P6 mapping feature that we have within WorkPAK. This gives you the ability to take an export from P6. We then upload that to WorkPAK, and what we do is we piece together the corresponding fields so that whenever we're ready to export the activities that we have, it's already ready to go and upload straight into P6. So let's take a look at that. So from our main screen, once we go under planning and we're going to go into the event, the skid turnaround for P6 is the event that we're working in. We see these two tiles that we have right here. So this Excel template setup tile, all this does is it's our spot where we take that export from P6, we upload it here, and then we save it so that when we go to the next tile, this is our mapping tile right here, we're able to look at that and then we can stitch together the corresponding fields. So for example, if we look at this WBS, what we can do is if it needs to be seen a certain way in P6, then we can just stitch those columns or categories that we have in WorkPAK according to how it needs to be seen in P6. So for this one, what we have is our turnaround, then we have our schedule project name, and then appended to that with a period, we have our job equipment category, and then we have our equipment category code, and then we have our equipment and equipment number. And so what this does is it takes all of these separate fields that we have within WorkPAK, it stitches it together, and it spits out that WBS that we need to see for P6. So we can do that with any column, any field that we want to. We can stitch it together however it is that you want to see it for P6. So once we have that done, we can go back to our event. We're going to look at our work scope here. And so let's look at exporting some jobs. So I just selected some random jobs, and we're going to go up here to export and then export to schedule. So in this screen, this is going to give us kind of like a summary of all of our activities that we have. We can see how many activities we have that are unchanged. It will show us where we have new activities, if we have any modified or deleted. And then also what we have is we see our job numbers here and then the export action. So on this one, this is saying that we don't have any changed or modified jobs. It's saying do not export. But if we wanted to export that as well, then we can say, okay, let's export all activities, or we could do new and modified or any deleted activities. What we can also do is a bulk change to all of them. And so we can select these and then up here say we want to see all activities exported for, let me change it here, all activities, and then we set it, there we go. So once we set it, we have all activities being exported for every single job. What we could also do is if we wanted to export these, but we don't want it to show up as being exported, then we can just check this box right here. Within this screen that we have, this work scope screen, there is a column that shows the last export to Primavera date. So if we wanted to just look at it in an Excel file but not necessarily show that we've had it exported, then we can select this box. So once we have that checked, this is where we can select our Excel template that we're using. And for each event, you can have multiple templates if you want. So here you see that we have 3 of them that have been mapped. This one right here is the one that we're looking at on the previous screen. So I'm going to select that. And then we'll click export. I'm just going to save this. And then when we open our file, we will see that we have our activities, we have our WBS that is stitched together based on all of the columns that we saw in that mapping screen. And so we can take this file straight from Excel, we can import it right into P6, and it's ready to go. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more tutorial videos.